We've already learned that the creative city is more than just grand new buildings and waterfront regeneration. But where can we look in Glasgow for a different kind of creativity or culture? One that is more grassroots, vernacular, or takes place at neighbourhood level perhaps? One place to start might be the neighbourhood of Finnieston, situated on the north bank of the Clyde between Glasgow University and the main area of waterfront regeneration. Finnieston was once an area of dockyards, warehouses and small trades, but is now an area of mixed land uses combining traditional residential with new build and an increased influx of hip retail, restaurants and cultural industries. Down Finnieston's hidden lane, we can find an area dedicated to small local arts businesses, yoga studios and cafes, bars and design studios. A small cultural district is being made. But back on the high street we can also see a tension. While Finnieston is now thriving as an increasingly cosmopolitan, creative and multicultural neighbourhood, a home to a growing population of the creative class, this is also leading to pressure on land and rising house prices, and some displacement of traditional businesses and communities may increasingly occur. Will new and old communities and cultures be able to live side by side, creatively and harmoniously in the future? Will Finnieston's traditional character be retained or simply commodified? At the edge of Finnieston we find another expression of grassroots creativity in the form of the Pyramid at Anderston. This is a community-run space in a converted church for local people to create and connect through music, arts and celebration, physically close by but a world away from the tourist offerings on the waterfront. Crossing the city centre, heading towards the East End, we arrive at Trongate, and located here is Trongate 103, a small, publicly funded cultural centre housing a number of local arts organisations specialising in photography, digital media, film, video, sculpture, painting and ceramics. Here you can find unusual attractions such as the Shawmanka Kinetic Theatre and an exhibition by the Glasgow street photographer Oscar Mazzaroli. Head further east and you come to the Barras, a Glasgow cultural institution since the 1920s, a series of small shops, stalls and flea markets where you can buy antiques, boots, musical instruments, fruits and vegetables and just about anything. The Barras is viewed with some ambivalence by the City Council, with the area being under constant threat of redevelopment. Next door is the famous Barrowland Ballroom, a live music venue, part of the great heritage of live music performance in the city, and distinctive when open for its vibrant neon sign. Another icon of Glasgow's music scene is this, the Grand Ole Opry, just south of the river. Like its Nashville namesake, the Opry is a country and western venue, attracting crowds of working class Glaswegians for almost 50 years. The Opry is the setting for the 2018 movie Wild Rose. The creativity and durability of grassroots music in Glasgow is further typified by King Tut's Wah Wah Hut, a small venue hidden away in a city centre basement. So we can see in Glasgow neighbourhoods, beyond the headlines and flagship cultural projects, culture really thrives in small quarters or out of the way streets, in music, art or other pursuits, growing and cultivating itself, creating a rich ecology of ordinary creativity, often made by the people themselves, who in turn help make the city what it is today.